Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we have a beer right here in my hand that was picked up for me by Greg. Thank you very much, Greg. This is from Rainhard. This is their Double Kapow, which is a double IPA. It says it is 95 IBU and 8.1% alcohol by volume. Don't remember how much I paid for this. This wasn't a very expensive shipment from Greg. This was probably one of the more expensive beers. This and probably the barrel aged Hearts Collide, which was an amazing fucking beer. An expression of brewery freedom and experimentation, a revolt against the norm. At Rainhard, our culture is conveyed through our creative outputs. We call these one-off creations the Revolution series. I don't know if a 100 IBU double IPA is really a revolt against the norm anymore. It seems to actually currently be the norm. What hops are in here, I don't know. This is a couple months old now. I believe it's probably 2 months old. I think he picked these up in November. And it's January now, but he picked them up fresh, like right after they were brewed. So hopefully we don't have too much fade on these. See, I hold things, right? I hold beers. I specifically hold beers because I want to share them with people. I don't like doing reviews on my own. So I like to share them, and I always have a group of friends that I try to get out, but nobody comes anymore. Case in point, they were all supposed to come here tonight. And I had sent my message on Monday, and today's Sunday, and I had a few biters, not many. One guy was sick by now. Okay, I have a new baby in the house, so please don't come over if you're sick. But the other ones were, oh, I forgot I had to work, or I forgot I had plans, and this, and okay, whatever. And then I get, tell us when the next time is. Well, I don't think I'm going to keep telling you when the next time is, because for 2 years now I've tried to get people out here, and I think I've gotten Simon a handful of times, and the new guy Aaron. And that's about it from the old crew, is Simon. And then Aaron, and then when the guys come down for the beer festival from out of town, from out of province, though, I don't think I'll just continue drinking alone and bringing Aaron in, if that's what it comes down to. Beautiful orange color, a little bit of haze, beautiful orange color. There's some bright white head, a little bit of a snap crackle pop, not much scent. Orange juice, pineapple juice. Orange, pineapple, and a little bit of just bitter resininess. Kind of has that syrupy scent going to it too that a lot of American IPAs get. I guess it's time to try it. Cheers, boys and squirrels. Ooh. I find I'm weird. I'm not a particularly giant fan of an IPA. There are IPAs I love, there's IPAs I hate. But I don't go out trying to find every single IPA. I usually go out and try and find every single porter and stout and sour and white and red and stuff like that. But IPAs, I get bored with them fairly quickly. But I do find usually the higher the IBU, the better I enjoy them. Like, you give me an IPA at 30 50 IBU, I might not like it all that much. But you give me something hovering around 100, I usually like it more, and I find it less bitter. And I know the IBU, the higher it goes, the more bitter it's supposed to be. But it just feels more well put together when you have a bunch of different hops in there, and a boatload of them put in at different times of the boil and everything else. It just seems like it just makes the beer that much more complex and that much more complete. So that being said, this beer, orange, pineapple, a bit of metallic resininess, right on the back of the palate, metallic resininess. But before that, you get that orange, you get that pineapple, you get a nice caramel sweetness up at the forefront. All in all, I actually like this beer quite a bit. And I say that kind of surprised because I did not like Kapow on its own. I wasn't a big Kapow fan, but Double Kapow I actually really enjoy. And I remember I when I reviewed Kapow, I even said it just wasn't for me. It was too bitter. It was too this. It was too that. And I mean, this is the same beer, but it's not the same beer at the same time. 8.1% alcohol, tiniest bit of alcohol warming. It's coming down right around the stomach. Out of 10 on that? I'd give that an 8 out of 10. I really enjoy this. It's not, oh my god, mind-blowing. But I mean, over the 4,000 beers I've reviewed, there's probably over 1,000 IPAs. So it's getting to that point where I know exactly what I like, and those things I love, and the things that are elsewhere can go anywhere from 8 down to 2. This is a good beer. It's a good, solid beer. It's just not exactly the hop profile I'm looking for in my IPAs. I want juicier, I want danker, I want just full-on fruit juice in my face. That's what I like. Albeit, they fade very fast, so I can't hold them over off to the side as much as I'd like. Now, with the pineapple and the orange in this, I'm curious if this was very fruity and juicy at the beginning. But it doesn't matter because I really do enjoy it. So thank you very much, Greg, for picking this up. Kapow, Double Kapow, sorry, from Rainhard Brewing Company in Toronto. Thank you again, Greg. Bye, guys.